This is the true story of an old man named Jerry Selbee, a mathematics genius whose talent was never recognized throughout his life. But when he retires, he finds a loophole in lottery tickets that allows him to earn as much money as he wants. The story begins by introducing Jerry, a man who has worked for a cornflake company for many years. He is also a math genius, solving complex math problems effortlessly. Soon, Jerry's retirement day arrives. On his retirement night, his daughter and son gift him a boat so he can fish to pass the time. However, Jerry quickly gets bored with his new life because he is used to working and now has nothing to do. Jerry visits his accountant, who tells him that keeping money in the bank only gives a 2% return. He suggests investing in the stock market, but Jerry calculates in his head and says it's too risky. Therefore, he cannot invest his retirement money in the stock market. Jerry goes for coffee at a store where lottery tickets are also sold. The store owner is explaining to a girl that when the jackpot isn't won, meaning no one matches all 6 numbers, the $2 million jackpot amount is rolled down. This means that people who match 5, 4, or even 3 numbers get significant amounts of money. Jerry listens carefully to this conversation. Afterward, he reads all the lottery rules and calculates them meticulously. When he finishes calculating the numbers, he finds a loophole in the lottery through which he can make a profit. He goes to his accountant and tells him he wants to buy lottery tickets with his money. The accountant is surprised because just days before, Jerry didn't want to invest in the stock market due to the risk. Jerry explains that in this lottery, the chance of matching 3 out of 6 numbers is 1 in 54. While the chance of matching 4 numbers is 1 in 1,500. He calculates that if they buy $2,000 worth of tickets during a roll-down, they would have at least 1 ticket matching 4 numbers, winning $1,000. They would also have at least 36 tickets matching 3 numbers, winning $50 each, totaling $1,800. Thus, their total winnings would be $2,800, $1,000 plus $1,800, resulting in an $800 profit. Jerry does this. He buys $2,000 worth of lottery tickets, but when the numbers are drawn, he loses $50. This upsets him greatly, and he thinks he made a mistake. However, he gradually realizes that he shouldn't have bought just $2,000 worth of tickets, but many more. The more tickets he buys, the higher his chances of winning become. So, the following month, he takes all his retirement money, which is $800, and goes back to the store to buy $800 worth of lottery tickets. When the lottery tickets roll down, he calculates his winnings. Sitting in the store, he spends a long time writing down his lottery numbers. When the final calculation appears, his eyes widen in disbelief because he made a $2,700 profit from an investment of $18,000, which is much more than he expected. He takes all the money home and hides it inside a popcorn box. He didn't want his wife to know he bought the tickets, but she finds the money. He then has to tell her the truth. He found a loophole in the lottery tickets and earned money from it. His wife agrees to support him. The following month, they go back to the store to buy more windfall lottery tickets. But when they arrive, they find the machine has been removed and replaced with another one, as the lottery is no longer sold there. To buy the tickets, they have to go to another state. They both drive to another state, where they find a lottery machine in a store. They tell the owner they need $16,000 worth of tickets. The owner is astonished and says printing so many tickets will take at least 8 hours, and he has other things to do. If they really want the tickets, they'll have to print them themselves. So they spend the next 8 hours printing the tickets. That night, they stay at a nearby motel and watch the lottery results on TV. The next morning, they check their numbers and find they made a $2,000 profit after accounting for expenses, which makes them very happy. Before going home, Jerry's wife asks if they are the only ones who know about this loophole. Jerry ponders her question. Meanwhile, we see a student named Tyler at Harvard University. Tyler has also discovered the lottery loophole. He tells his friends they need to find a lot of money from somewhere, because they can earn more this way than they would from a job. His friends agree to join him. When Jerry returns to his town, His wife reminds him that when he first came to this small town, he said he wanted to do something for it and see its people prosper. She suggests that if buying more tickets increases the chances of winning, they should let other people from the town invest their money too, so they can also benefit. Jerry then goes to his accountant and starts a corporation, which several people join. They all trust Jerry. Jerry tells them that each person will receive profit proportional to their investment in the lottery winnings. This provides Jerry with significant funds. So, the following month, when it's time for the lottery rolldown, he goes with his wife to the same state where he printed tickets last month. They go to the storekeeper and say they need $40,000 worth of tickets this time. The storekeeper says printing so many tickets will take all day and night, and he can't keep his store open that long. Jerry suggests, "Why don't you become our partner? You can invest with us and make a good profit." The storekeeper agrees. Now, Jerry and his wife work day and night printing tickets there. This time, too, they make a big profit, and the storekeeper is also happy. They continue making profits this way for several months. Meanwhile, back at Harvard University, we see Tyler. He has already made $50,000 on his first attempt because he had significant funds. All his friends come from well-off families. Tyler tells them they should reinvest all the money they won in the lottery again next month, as they need even more funds. One of Tyler's friends tells him that, just like they know about the loophole, an old man in Michigan also knows about it and has earned much more money than them. Tyler asks how he knows this. The friend reveals that he hacked the Windfall Lottery Company's website and found out about another person who has earned millions of dollars. He also sees that all these lottery tickets are printed from the same store location. They now realize that printing so many tickets must take several days and assume Jerry must still be at that location. Tyler goes to the store with his friend, where Jerry is celebrating his wedding anniversary with his wife. Tyler interrupts them and says he knows about the lottery loophole. He suggests Jerry invest all his money with their group, promising Jerry will get his profit. However, Tyler perhaps didn't know that Jerry wasn't doing this just for himself, but for everyone in his town. He wanted to help his town prosper and see its people grow. Also, he needed something to do in retirement and genuinely enjoyed the work. When Jerry rejects Tyler's offer, Tyler leaves angrily with his friend. Meanwhile, we see a newspaper reporter whose editor tells her he needs a good article about lottery tickets. There's a man in Michigan who has earned millions of dollars by buying lottery tickets, and the editor wants her to write a report about him. The reporter starts investigating the case. Everyone who joined Jerry's corporation has become rich. They have a lot of money and are fulfilling their desires. Jerry has brought happiness to many people's lives. Then, Tyler comes to meet Jerry again. This time, he says whether Jerry invests his money with them or not doesn't matter to him. But he threatens that if Jerry buys lottery tickets next month, he will hack the bank accounts and credit cards of Jerry and all his partners who buy tickets and transfer all their money. He claims that since he and his friends are from Harvard and can hack the lottery website, hacking bank websites wouldn't take long. Hearing this, Jerry becomes worried. So Jerry calls a meeting with all his partners and tells them they cannot buy lottery tickets next month. He says there have been changes on the lottery website that will prevent them from winning money. He leaves the meeting looking sad. The storekeeper tells Jerry's son that a Harvard student named Tyler came and scared his father. Jerry's son goes to Jerry and tells him that everyone doubted his talent and never showed confidence in him. But today he has proven himself to everyone. He showed that he is special and inspired people to dream big. He tells Jerry he shouldn't be afraid of a college student and should continue this work so people can prosper with him. Jerry then decides he will buy lottery tickets again. Meanwhile, Tyler is shown fully confident that Jerry won't buy lottery tickets. He and his friends start printing many tickets from different stores in the city. He buys a lot of tickets, but his friend tells him that Jerry is printing lottery tickets again. This makes Tyler very angry because he knows that the more tickets are printed, the lower the chances of winning for each ticket, meaning his profit will decrease. So he decides he will ruin Jerry somehow. They know the Windfall Company rolls down the lottery when $2 million worth of tickets are sold, having hacked the company's website. This allows them to know how many tickets have been sold at any given time. They decide that when $1 million worth of tickets are sold, they will buy the remaining $1 million worth themselves. This will force an early roll down, preventing Jerry from having a chance to buy tickets. However, they need a lot of money for this. So, Tyler goes to some of his father's friends, who are big businessmen, and explains his scheme. They agree to invest. When they learn that $1 million worth of tickets have been sold, they buy the rest with their money. This prevents Jerry from getting a chance to buy tickets. Jerry realizes that Tyler did this because Tyler had told him they hacked the Windfall Company's website. So he goes to Harvard University, where Tyler is with the same friends he buys lottery tickets with. Here, Jerry tells them he doesn't do this just to make money. He enjoys the work, and he helps his friends invest and make a profit. But he points out that they are there to study. Because of Tyler, they aren't focusing on their education, spending the whole month thinking about the lottery, printing tickets, and checking numbers. He asks what will happen if the entire system is changed, reminding them their parents sent them there to study and had dreams for them, which they are ruining. Saying this, he leaves. Afterward, he goes to the head of the Windfall Company and tells them that some Harvard students have hacked their website. This allows them to know how many tickets have been sold and intentionally cause an early roll down. Jerry argues that everyone should have a chance to make money and suggests that the company should make the data on how many tickets are sold each day available online for everyone on their website. The company agrees, and the data is released on the website, meaning now everyone can see how many tickets have been sold. When Tyler finds out about the public data, he gets very angry and realizes it's Jerry's doing. The following month, when it's time for the roll down, Tyler goes to his friends, but this time, no one joins him. Everyone wants to focus on their studies. Jerry's words had a deep impact on everyone, so they quit the lottery scheme. Meanwhile, the reporter sees the full lottery data and finds that a Harvard student named Tyler also won a lot of money, along with Jerry. She first goes to meet Jerry and learns that he buys tickets not just for himself, but for the people of the entire town, ensuring everyone makes a profit. She then publishes a front-page story about Jerry and Tyler, revealing how both of them earned millions of dollars. At the same time, the lottery company owners also realize there's a loophole in their system or software and decide to change the entire software as soon as possible. When the time for the roll down arrives, Jerry goes with his wife to print lottery tickets. But when he reaches the store, he finds that the company has canceled the licenses of all the stores where he and Tyler used to print tickets. This means he can no longer print lottery tickets from there. Also, because of the newspaper article, Tyler's father learns about all his actions. He comes to Tyler's hostel, shows him the newspaper, and says he's studied enough and should come home with him. He takes Tyler away. Meanwhile, news on TV reports that due to a flaw in the Windfall Company, many people made a lot of money, but the entire software system will now be changed. It says the last roll down under the old system will happen tonight. Jerry sits sadly in his garden. His wife tells their daughter that for Jerry, this wasn't just about making money. He needed the work, and he really enjoyed it because it allowed him to connect with people and help them make a profit. Just then, his accountant arrives, who now owns a sports car, also thanks to Jerry's investments with him. The accountant tells Jerry that everyone is waiting for him. Jerry goes with his wife. It turns out all of Jerry's partners organized a party for him. Jerry's son is there and tells his father that although Jerry didn't buy tickets this time, they all worked together to print tickets from every lottery machine across the entire state. Then, a tractor arrives filled with lottery tickets. This means they invested all their money, which means they will make millions of dollars in profit. Jerry is very happy seeing this because now he will get to check the lottery ticket numbers again, a task he truly enjoys. This is the true story of Jerry's life. In the end, photos of Jerry and his wife are shown. Through this lottery loophole, They not only benefited themselves, but also helped many other people. Additionally, Jerry did a lot of work to improve his town, something he had always wanted to do. If you enjoyed this thrilling movie explanation, don't forget to smash that like button, share the video with your friends, and hit subscribe for more exciting and entertaining breakdowns coming your way.